So you're trying to buy a home, right? You've probably been told the same thing over and over. Find that one perfect, move-in ready dream house. But what if that whole strategy is actually costing you a fortune? We're going to flip that script entirely. Let's talk about a different way to buy a home, a method that doesn't just get you a house, but actually starts building your wealth from the very first day you get the keys.
Does this look familiar? I mean, really. You spend every single weekend at open houses. You're scrolling through listings until your eyes hurt, and you keep getting into these crazy bidding wars. It's just exhausting, isn't it? You're out there hunting for that one perfect place that checks every single box. But let's be honest, it usually just leads to more frustration.
And here's the thing. The problem isn't that you're not looking hard enough. The problem is the strategy itself. It's totally flawed. Chasing the shiniest, most perfectly staged home means you're fighting everyone else for the exact same handful of properties. And you know what that means? It almost always means you're going to overpay.
So let's just throw that whole strategy out the window. Instead of hunting for a polished gem that everyone else wants, we're going to start looking for something that, on the outside, kind of looks like a plain old rock. We're talking about the secret of the geode, finding that brilliant hidden value that everybody else is just walking right past.
Okay, let's break this down. On one side, you've got the move-in ready trap. That's where you find the bidding wars, you pay way too much for somebody else's design choices, and you start day one with basically zero equity. But on the other side, you've got hidden potential. This is where you buy smarter, you get it for under market value, and you start building serious equity right away, all while making the home exactly how you want it.
This picture says it all, right? Most buyers, they're chasing that shiny, polished rock on the left. It looks perfect, so they fight for it, and they pay way too much. But the wise buyer, they're looking for that boring, lumpy geode on the right. They see the potential. They know they can crack it open and reveal something way more valuable inside.
And that valuable stuff inside, that's what we call instant equity. So let's be super clear about what this means. It's the gap between what you paid for the house and what it's worth after a few smart updates. This isn't some financial goal for, 10 years down the road. This is wealth you create the second you own the home. It is your financial head start.
Okay, I can hear you now. This sounds great, but I'm not a contractor. How do I crack this geode open without it turning into a total renovation nightmare? And that is a great question. Because this isn't about guesswork. It's about having a precise, totally reliable system.
And that's where a system like Vestra comes into play. Think of it like a specialized tool. It's designed specifically to find these real estate geodes and then unlock their value for you. It takes all the fear and uncertainty out of the picture because it uses data to figure out exactly which updates will create the most value. All the guesswork? Gone.
So what does this actually mean for you, the buyer? Well, it changes everything. Suddenly you can confidently go after homes that need a little love. You get access to a whole bunch of houses that other buyers are too scared to even look at. You can buy below market value. You know the exact cost and timeline before you even start. And you move into your awesome new home just 10 days after closing. And the process itself? It's incredibly simple. First, you and your agent find a geode, a house with that hidden potential. Step 2, a system like Vestra creates a super detailed, fixed cost plan. 3, the 10-day transformation starts the minute you close. And 4, you move into your personalized, high-equity home. That's it.
All right, now for the fun part. Let's actually see this in action. And remember, we are not talking about some messy, stressful, months-long renovation. This is a targeted, almost surgical approach to unlocking the value that's already sitting there. Let's look at some real-world examples.
Check this out. On the left, you've got a house that, let's be real, most people would scroll right past. The color is old, the whole vibe is kind of closed off. But with just a few key updates, some fresh paint, modern lights, a little landscaping, the after is a totally different house. The curb appeal just skyrockets, and guess what? So does the value. Here is another perfect example of a geode. The house on the left has a good shape, but the outside just looks tired, uninviting. Most buyers wouldn't even give it a second look. But look at that transformation on the right. It's modern, it's crisp, it's a house people want. This is exactly what we mean by unlocking that hidden potential. And this works wonders on the inside too. I mean, look at this bedroom on the left. It's dark, it's dated. For a lot of people, that's a deal breaker. But after the transformation, the space on the right is bright, it's modern, it feels like a luxury hotel. This is how you create a home you absolutely love while making a brilliant financial move. Okay, the pictures are stunning. I get it. But the financial results,
They're even more powerful. This is the part that truly makes this strategy a complete game changer. Let's look at the actual numbers that prove it.
This is the number that really matters. $127,000. On average, that's how much instant equity buyers create with this system. That is a massive financial safety net, a huge step towards long-term wealth, all locked in on day one.
And this is the number that gives you your life back. How long does all this take? It's got to be months, right? Nope. 10 days. On average, just 10 days after you close, the whole thing is done. You don't have to live in a construction zone, you get the money benefit and the joy of a new home, like right away.
I know what you're thinking. This is great, but how in the world do I pay for it? And that's honestly the most beautiful part. The entire cost of the updates can be rolled right into your mortgage, so you get the house and the transformation all in one simple monthly payment. You don't have to scramble to find extra cash. It's all seamless.
So let's end with this thought. Maybe the goal shouldn't be to just find the perfect house. Maybe the goal should be to make the smartest purchase. It's a huge shift in thinking, from just hunting for a place to live to strategically building your financial future from the jump. So the real question is, are you going to keep chasing those shiny rocks, or are you ready to find a geode?